Yo, what's going on, gamers? We're here with episode 3 of this Boston Celtics MyGM, and right here we reach a level 11 as a general manager, and we went with the signing a player for 2% less, which I feel like could come in handy. As you see, our two stars on our team are Derrick Rose and Andre Drummond, with the bench coming, not really the bench, but the other players being Tyler Zeller and Marcus Smart, as I believe Marcus Smart is the only player who has right now the potential, who is our one of our younger players who has the potential to become a superstar. So I think we should polish him, give him 3 seasons. Right now he's already had 1 done. This is his 2nd, so after the 3rd season, going into his final year of his rookie deal, I feel like he'll have the ability to actually break out and have a successful season. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but I just think that's my personal opinion. But we're going to simulate to the, I think next episode we're going to play the Chicago Bulls game. So episode 4 will be a gameplay episode, and we'll be playing against the Chicago Bulls, so Derrick Rose can go against his former team, which I feel like is going to be a very good game and a close one. And over here, Evan Turner is a little bit upset because he feels like the training intensity is too low, so I'm going to promise to him to increase his minutes, and what I'm going to do is just change his training level. Oh, he wants more minutes, not increase the training intensity, even though I feel like someone will say that, because it's always like every other week we have someone say that. But we're going to change his minutes. Who should we do? Jeremy Lin, Kelly Olynyk, Drummond, Johnson, and Lin are all on a fire streak, so that's good. We're going to take away some of Zeller's minutes, and we're going to take away some of Jerebko, I think you said pronounce it, Jerebko, and give him to Evan Turner, give him 17 minutes, and we're going to move him, we're going to leave him right there how he is. I think he's doing fine at that position. And we're going to continue with our simulating to December 9th. And I feel like we're right now #1 in the division, even though our division is pretty weak. We're right now 4-1, which I feel like is a good start. And Kelly Olynyk has came down with a hairline fracture. I don't know where, but it's bad. So what we're going to do is take away his minutes. Let's see how, yeah, never mind. Like, we're gonna take away his minutes, put him in the reserve, and I'm just gonna give everybody else like 4 minutes, because we have 22 minutes. So we're just gonna give the bench and everyone. Actually, I'm gonna give Alex Lin some minutes, and then give Chris Anderson, Rozier, Hunter, and Young 4 minutes off the bench, each of them, because they have not played this season. And I feel like they are actually valuable pieces in our depth. And they're all young guys except Anderson, who's 36, and he's on his final year of his deal. So I wouldn't be surprised if he retires after this season. As we continue simulating, we're right now 5-2, #1 in our division still. JJ Barea and this 2017 first-round pick for Marcus Smart. That's a terrible deal in my opinion. And right now a cutscene has came up, and Andre Drummond has sprained his right toe. He will not be able to play through this injury, so we're gonna start Alex Lin in his place, as Alex Lin is on a fire streak, and I feel like Alex Lin is capable of taking this spot for the next couple of games, so I'm not scared of losing any games. And I feel Chris Anderson will be doing a fine job coming off the bench. We're gonna give everybody else a couple more minutes, and just give them like a handful, a little bit of minutes. Like, yeah, let's give them each 4 more minutes, so they'll each have 8 minutes, and then that's about it. And Derrick Rose will be playing. I feel like Derrick Rose is gonna, these next couple of games, be more explosive, because he'll have a chance to kind of show off his playmaking ability without Andre Drummond being there, and him knowing he has to step up in these next couple of games, which I feel like is a good thing. So Derrick Rose could recover to 2011 pre-MVP form, where I think it was 2011, or was it 2012? I'm pretty sure it's 2011, or pre blowing out his knees. But with that, we lose 3 out of our 4 games, and the last game we break out of that 3-game losing streak. I feel like Andre Drummond might be back with this cutscene. Hopefully he does. Kelly Olynyk has recovered, so I'm going to have the coach handle this. And because I really don't feel like managing the rosters all over again, because that actually gets quite boring in my personal opinion. But what else? Do you guys think we should trade for anyone right now, or do you guys feel like the roster right now is capable of the playoffs? And during the playoffs, speaking of playoffs, when we get to the playoffs, should I play all the playoffs games, or should I be restricted to playing a certain amount? Tell me that down below in the comment section. And right now, Marcus Smart wants to talk about increasing his training intensity. So what I'm gonna do with that is I'm only gonna put his the player training intensity up just for him, because I feel like only he needs to have his intensity increased, because no one else wants it increased. And I feel like if you put everybody else, some people are gonna get tired, and leaving it at medium is fine. So I'm gonna put his at high or very high. I don't know, if it's very high, I feel like he's just gonna get exhausted, but he'll just be like, oh, true, let's just leave it at the regular amount. So I'm gonna put it at high. Dude, which one's very high? Yeah, we're gonna put it at very high. And with that said, we're gonna continue simulating to the 8th of December. We're doing all right. I feel like Andre Drummond being gone is actually affecting us a little bit. We're still number 1 in the division, and right now Andre Drummond has recovered from that sprained toe, which is good. And Brad Stevens' trust goes up by 5, giving it 90. We're 9th in the conference, but we're number 1 in our division, which I don't think makes sense. I mean, if we're number 1 in our division, doesn't that mean we have to be higher up in the conference? Because I know in football you can have you be the best team in your, in the 2010 Seahawks, they went 7-9 and won their division, and that's crazy. So it's just because how the system works, the division leaders always have a better spot. So I think if we win this, that means we'll be 4th seed in the playoffs instead, which could be good or could be bad. It could go either way. If the team plays worse than us, then that's good. But if the team is better than us, that's bad. It could go either way. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. One thing I don't like about 2K16 is the saving. You have to wait to save. Wait right when it saves, you have to wait for a couple seconds, and just irritates me because I have to wait. I'm not that patient, you know. But right here, he wants the intensity increase, so I'm going to increase it to high for him, because I don't want it to be very high. And I like how 2K tries to make jokes with it, but they're restricted of what type of jokes they can make, and the jokes are just cheesy. It's just too cheesy. They don't use the right words, and it just isn't funny, you know what I mean? But over here, I want to just see what this is, and have you guys seen the new player training and stuff? It's different how it was in 2K15, where you could just press on it, select it, but here you can put how much of their trainings working on this. So if you take everything out, set it from 0 and just focus on one thing, that's pretty cool. I think with looking at this, I feel like one guy I really want to work with is Kelly Olynyk, and work on his rebounding, just his rebounding, so he could actually develop into a Dirk Nowitzki type of player. And I feel like if we take away that and just put it at 0.5, so he still gets a little bit of training in it. So move down these as well, down to 0.5, 0.5, and maybe standing layup, I don't know, so maybe, and move these up to, what's the most I can do where they're both even? Let's do 17 right now, 17, point there, point there. Let's steal some from the layup, and how much more? There we go. We have 18.5. There we go. Each has 18.5, so 36% of this training thing goes to him. So this is about it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. answer my questions down below in the comment section. As always, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, because I know I will. Till next time, guys, peace out.